The only thing that can spot or identify or see, so to speak, the sense of being is the sense of being itself. There's a sense. We use the language of connection, that we need to connect to oneness or connect to God or connect to true nature or whatever it is. And then next thing we notice is that doesn't work. So what I'm suggesting is that it would be a better use of our time, rather than trying to find out how to surrender or how to connect to God, then it's just recognizing that oneness, this can't connect to this can. Right? It is this can. This can, and that's what I wanted. As I wanted this can to wake up to this over here, right? And I felt disconnected from this over here. And the truth is, as you know, that there is no this over here, because there's no there. There's only here. There's only this here now. And I know we have heard that until we're blue in the face. There's a lot of phrases that got very old to me too, but that was because I didn't understand what they were pointing to. And this here now is a really good one. Yeah. But we don't ever want to say what this is, number one, because we don't know. What is this? I don't know. You're supposed to know. Who told you that? Right? You didn't just make that up, did you? And then start to believe it? Because that's what we do. We just make stuff up, then we start to believe it. And then we go out to try and find evidence to bolster our views, and we can inevitably find it, even if we have to make it up. So you are it. Any attempt to connect is an attempt to flee. It is a tempting denial that I'm not it, it's over there. And I'm not worthy. And then what are you doing when you say I'm not worthy? We're talking about Fred and John again, that neither of whom exists. But if we recognize I'm not worthy, I mean, coming from the voice of awakeness, that's just like the stupidest thing you ever heard, right? I mean, this thing is just so much simpler, but so much deeper. It's very, very simple. And once we discover it, we see I've got it. Finally, I've got it. This was my experience in 1992. I finally got it. And the I that finally got it was the imaginary character, because the imaginary character believed that it had just had an experience with God, when in truth it had had an experience or it is not the imaginary character, but awakeness itself had had an experience as God. And when we go there, we can start taking this thing here. And what do I need to do in order to come to see the truth? Well, you could stop denying that you don't see it, because you and I can see it. Glenda can see it. Timothy can see it. John can see it. Judy can certainly see it. And Siraj either can see it or will. And it's available for everybody, and it's available for everybody right this moment. Yeah. Nothing else needs to be done.